good. Now, you're very welcome back. Now, still to come today, we've got an exclusive performance from Luann Pearl. But first, if you're in a pickle about what to get your loved ones for Christmas, well, fear not, because I think on this table we have the solutions for just about everyone. It's all from the Department 51 range at Easons, and David O'Callaghan is here to talk us through it. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Are you a nerd?
Well, what is a nerd? It's someone who likes pop culture.
Yeah,
I may be
so then
slightly
you are one.
more nerdy, but everybody's a nerd these days.
Well, it is. And anyone can jump into the nerd area, if you know what I mean, even put your toe in the water. Let us begin here. We will talk about, I suppose, the Hunger Games, because it is such a big deal.
Yeah, it's massive. It opens on Thursday, tomorrow.
The third one.
The third, which has been split into two.
Right.
And it's going to be, it's going to be huge. This is the Revolution, and they've done these new fluoro editions, which are the same books, but why wouldn't you want those lovely colours? You could tie them to your back and cycle with them for all gods. But they're absolutely fantastic, beautiful editions, and then there's all this range of Hunger Games stuff you can get.
Yeah. These are lovely. They'll be collector's items in the future.
Absolutely.
Tell us about this. This is very
important.
important.
This is the Mockingjay pin. Anybody who watches the film, this is obviously the pin, the Mockingjay. That means the Revolution. This is our best-selling line. This is the new version. There's been different as each movie has come along. So this is the latest version.
And you wear this on your jacket?
You wear it on your jacket or on your suit if you're going out and sneaking under the collar there and you go, I'm part of it.
And that's a tenner as well, so that's really good value.
Yes.
Let's take a look at, say, Harry Potter maybe next, because we're right here. Now, this is big. This is a jigsaw puzzle. Is Harry Potter still that big?
Yeah, what's happened is there's a whole new generation coming back, but then there's also kind of teenagers, young adults who kind of have always, and even grown-ups now, who've always loved Harry. So there's puzzles, there's the new jackets have now come out, there's mugs, you can drink your tea from your Gryffindor mug, sure, who wouldn't? So all things causing absolutely fantastic. Never work with children or books.
Yeah, on me. Tell us about this.
So all things like mugs are the new t-shirts, even though t-shirts are still the same t-shirts, but mug, it's a cheap present, but it's Gryffindor, it's Hogwarts.
How much is the mug?
$7.99.
You see, I think that's brilliant that you can do these. Now, I've knocked the place down, as you can see. I've knocked the place. Where are we going next? We are going to take a look at Marvel.
Marvel and DC,
That's really big, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, so all things superheroes, the next 6 years of your life, if you're anyway a superhero fan, taken up in cinema terms. So this is...
Oh, this is so heavy.
Fantastic, but it's $12.99. It's a kind of for young, mini junior nerds starting off for the origins of superheroes like Thor and Captain America and Spider-Man. But for the grown-up, manly, womanly nerd in your life, these two are huge, big slipcases with free prints, $43.99. This and the Marvel jackets, like, they're absolutely tomes. These are perfect gifts for anybody who likes kind of collector stuff. But very nice. All things Marvel and DC.
Okay. What is this here?
Star Wars next Christmas. Our lives change when number 7 opens. This is make your own R2D2. No glue required, just patience.
So they're kind of pop-ups, really.
That's kind of all the bits come out and you just make it away, sit in a room, and then you're left for days.
Okay, so Star Wars is still very big. What else do we have in Star Wars?
Star Wars, you've come to the dark side. So these are all the villains of Star Wars.
And look at this little thing here. You can't buy this little guy anywhere else. This is just within this book.
That's Emperor Palpatine, only available in this book.
Okay, and it shows you all the Lego. And of course, we have Lego from Star Wars as well. You can go and buy the different sets of Star Wars. There's loads of Star Wars. Now, I've fallen in love with these creatures. Tell me about these.
This is Pop Funko, and these are Pop Vinyl. So you basically there's Howard from Big Bang Theory, Walter White. These are huge in the States. They're massive now. What do? They actually do nothing, but they look very pretty on your table at home.
They're very cute. And this is Breaking Bad, of course.
Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones is there.
Okay, hang on a second though. I want to show people this. There's actually a Breaking Bad cookbook.
And then you can make the Heisenberger.
The Heisenberger, look at this.
And you can make your Los Palos Hermanos chicken. And then there's other things that you probably
rude recipes as well that we can't read out this time of the day. Okay, brilliant. And what else do we have here? Game of Thrones. I have to say, I'm a big fan.
Yes, absolutely.
I didn't think I would be. I think it is just brilliant.
The books have been absolutely stupendous, still selling. This is a guide to season 3 and 4, how to have a wedding, I suppose, is what you say. So mugs as well. The biggest selling item is the Hand of the King, because everybody wants to be the Hand of the King, or do they? Again, like the Mockingjay, it's a little pin, $13.99. Stick it on your jacket, and it's a secret nod to people going, yeah.
Can I ask you a question? What age group are these aimed at?
Well, Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad obviously older, but anywhere between 9 and 15.
But I wouldn't go around wearing this thing. Do you know people who are older wearing this?
So
it's almost like...
I know grown-ups. No, we don't hang out in caves. Real people.
Okay, and the Game of Thrones mugs. Oh, I'd like that.
The Starks, all the different shields of all the different families.
That's their shields, of course. And you've got key rings and everything as well. I have to say now, Game of Thrones is fab. Where are we going from here? Oh, the Big Bang Theory?
Big Bang. This is a hugely popular.
I'm not into this at all.
As a kind of a nerd, I'm not really into video. However, it's huge. It's massive.
I know it's massive.
And
We've
it's
talked
Cluedo,
about it before.
So it's Big Bang. It's Cluedo. What more do you want? It's
Yeah,
massive.
it's true. And you've got the Big Bang cups and mugs and everything as
the
well.
T-shirts again, all $16.99 across all the various ranges, and again you've your pop vinyls.
Great. Now, I today have learned something new that I am going to be a nerd in this. Tell me about this. This is adventure time. I am absolutely smitten with these little creatures. Let me turn this over. Now, you said they're kind of dark. They look to me like almost Orient, like Japanese type characters, and I love all that stuff. But they're very cutesy to me, but they're not. They're from another world and all this.
It's set in a post-apocalyptic world, the land of Ooh. And this is Jake and Finn. He's a boy. Jake is the dog who can kind of stretch and all things. But it's absolutely massive among, again, 8-year-olds, 18-year-olds and 40-year-olds. It's
amazing.
Just huge. And this is, the most popular item is the bag. Like, why wouldn't you want a bag that looks like that? Especially
I
if you're
love that
cycling.
bag. That's the coolest bag in the world.
It's absolutely awesome. So.
I love it. They're so cute.
And
Look
there's
at this
also,
fella.
believe it or not, a Monopoly Adventure Time, which is
there?
absolutely,
And
again,
what age
huge.
is this for?
Again, it's from Monopoly. It's 8 up. It's like, it doesn't matter.
8 to 80. I think I'll come in there somewhere in the middle. Okay, well, thank you very much, David, for coming in. It's been fantastic. But we have an amazing thing to give away today. We have a poster. Tell us all about it.
It's a limited edition. There's only 100 of them done in the world, and it's the first Hunger Games signed by the cast. So Jennifer Lawrence, Liam Hutchinson, Liam Hemsworth, and they're all there. Don Sutherland, and it's just framed and it's beautiful. And they gave it to us to give away. So
brilliant. One of only 100 in the world. That will be worth some money in the future, but of course it's worth more if you're a big fan. On your wall, of course. Thanks, David. I love these. They're all very good. We're looking at something from a tenner to about €40, so very affordable here coming up to Christmas. If you'd like more information on these products, go to Easons.com. But as David said there, do get in touch with us because we have that signed Hunger Games poster signed by the cast to give away. All you have to do is go onto our Facebook page, which by now you know is RTE Today. Like that page and share the Hunger Games post. And thank you so much for coming in.
No problem.
El Nerdo.
Hey.
It's good. I like your t-shirt. It's very good. Now,